Hey everybody, so today is a quick one about a fun subject of, yeah, it's fun. So um, the backstory to this is I'm actually moving to a new house soon, so brewing on a uh, sanitary well, I'm sorry, excuse me, sanitary sewer system forever. I never really had to worry about this. This is something that other breweries have to look into with their water municipalities. Um, but this is also something I had to worry about going into a septic system. So, meaning if you don't know how a septic system works, because I really didn't um, fully know because I never had to live in one before, but how it works is it just goes out the pipe, anything that goes on the drain, um, and into a big tank. All the liquid from that rises and then goes out to what's called field tiles, and it's out in your yard. And like you can't like drive on it and stuff like that, because otherwise it would crush the ground to cover and then it'd crush the pipes and stuff. So anyway, that is kind of the quick overlay of what a septic system is. So with that being in mind, without making this conversation too grotesque, the tank is a biological living organism basically, because a lot of the bacteria inside are um, taking care of itself and making the liquid go out, and then eventually, every couple of years, depending on how many people live in the house, you have to have it pumped out. So that's that being said. With that, with being a home brewer, moving into a septic um, situation, I wanted to see what do I have to do differently? Do I have to do anything differently as a home brewer living on a septic field? So, did a ton of research. This is just kind of the not a total expert on septic fields, that's for sure. So keep that in mind. Um, and what I did was figure out what I can and cannot do on a septic. One being said, I was worried about the yeast. So you're done brewing. I don't always harvest my yeast, so when I do, can I go down the drain? Short answer, yes. Long answer, yes. But um, if you're brewing like every other day or something like that for something crazy, probably not. It'd be a little more careful, but you should be totally fine because you're not probably brewing that much on a home system. There's just not much room for beer in the house for. Um, if you're one of those people that brews like a ton in one weekend and don't brew for a couple months, you're still fine. I looked into that as well because sometimes I have to do that. Um, but overall, totally fine to put yeast down there. I did find some resources saying that it was actually still a good thing for your ecosystem in the tank. It didn't say it was bad. I found a bunch that said it was neutral, but not one source said it was actually anything bad for your septic field. Now, if you know anything about septics or you don't, you cannot put bleach products down the drain. So certain toilet cleansers, shower cleansers, anything like that, cannot for your laundry too, cannot go down the drain. So I was worried about my Star San. So that's the sanitizer I use. Works great. Have never had a problem with that. That is also good. It's also biodegradable, so it's also good it's fine for septics. I was told or heard from a lot of my research, iodine is not. Couldn't find out why. Couldn't find out a source to prove otherwise. But multiple readings throughout a ton of research for a few days found out that iodine is bad. So long story short, be careful what you put down the septic either way, especially as a home brewer. Definitely not grain. You shouldn't do that anyway, anywhere you live, but just in case. Now you know a little more about home brewing on a septic field. Hope you enjoyed that. Great conversation. Let me know if you have any more questions because it's a little crazy reading into all that stuff. But anyway, there you go. And thanks for subscribing, please. And let me know what other topics I can cover for you. Appreciate it. Cheers.